I did before. I've done this.
Yeah, I remember seeing you.
All right. I'm just gonna. Senior weekend. What does this weekend mean to each one of you?
Wish we'd have got these questions beforehand. Just can you cut this out?
I probably won't just because it's funny.
I think of it as like it sums up basically our entire year, not just volleyball, but like sports in general. Like, this is the last time we'll play an organized team sport in this competitive nature, so it sums up like all of our sports playing from high school on to here. Kind of one time to finish it off.
I'm excited because I get to play.
Yeah? Yeah, you get to
with
play?
my hands. So,
Good.
Yeah.
What will you remember most as an MSUM student athlete?
Oh boy.
I don't know. For me, the fun part of volleyball is us, like, together, the things that we do, like our rituals, like watching Sister Act on the bus, or coming home from Duluth, we were singing Christmas carols.
The entire way.
Our celebrations, everyone calls me the monster because of my celebrations. Like, looking back and thinking about volleyball, that's probably what'll come up in my head. It's just like those times with my best friends, basically, like that type of stuff.
I agree. I'm definitely make lifelong friends.
When I
Keeping
think,
them with me.
oh, sorry.
When I think about it.
I just think about the environment. Like, I don't know, it's just, this year we've had some of our two, like, craziest fun games, you know, with Mankato and Duluth, and Nemzik Noise catching on these last couple years. Like, the environment has just been so much fun, and I think I'll remember that for sure.
What has changed since you were a freshman?
My hair, for one.
I don't know. I feel like I'm more, personally, I feel like you grow up. As a freshman, I think I was more uptight and like, oh my god, and like always like things had to be done. And now I'm just like, oh, just do it.
I know, like, for my mentality and my mindset, like, as a freshman, I was so afraid to make a mistake, and now, I mean, we don't make very many mistakes, and when you do, we're like, oh no, I don't care, you know. And as a freshman, I thought, you know, my life was over if I made so many mistakes, but that definitely has changed since when I was a freshman.
I think I was such an outgoing person in high school, and then coming here, I was kind of right away. I didn't know many people, but now I'm like networking and stuff. Like, you know everybody, you're comfortable with the facility, you're comfortable with faculty, you're comfortable with all the coaches, and I don't know, growing that way, like communication wise, that was cool too.
Most memorable game?
Well, do I? There's a couple like moments, I guess, but I don't know. I would say the Minot game, just because I got my 1,000th kill, and that's just a big thing for me, I guess. That was a goal that I had coming in, so it's good.
Mankato this year, and Concordia did ball my freshman year.
Why?
Oh, I forgot.
Because we beat them, and they were the first in the
And that
country.
Okay,
The
yeah.
that was the last game that they've lost since becoming undefeated for how many, 60-some months?
Yes.
It's a point of pride. Lee?
There was one our sophomore year, I think, against Southwest. That was a 5-gamer, and every single game was like
Tight.
29-27. Like, we went well beyond what the score should have been, and that, along with Mankato and Duluth this year, was good games.
Yeah. This year's been fun with the dress-up days, I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's volleyball related.
What days?
But
What days have you had?
color
Color
crazy, color me crazy, and then Halloween dress up. But
We were
it
supposed to
was
do
fun.
athletes, but it never happened last week.
It was just fun doing something different.
Singing on the bus,
Yeah.
Julie Van Kier doing Sister Act dancing.
Dancing, yeah.
That is some crazy cool stuff.
Reenactment of the Sister Act.
Yeah.
It's great.
I have a kind of weird one. I have to count every single star on the Star Spangled Banner, and then count in threes the stripes on the Star Spangled Banner, on the banner and the flag. That was a weird way of saying it.
When do you do that?
Well, we're
During the
singing the
national
Star
anthem.
Spangled Banner. I go 4 times 5 is 20, 5 times 6 is 30, 20 and 30 is 50, 3, 6, 9, 12, 13.
What are your words of wisdom to the younger players on the volleyball team?
Have fun. It goes fast. I can't believe I'm a senior, basically.
Remember, you're a love of the game through everything, through the good and the bad.
Just think about how you want to be remembered, and if you have a positive attitude, you almost always will have good memory.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Good one, Lee.
How will Lee be remembered? That's a tough one.
Quiet.
Shy,
Reserved.
conservative, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Message to Dragon fans. Do you have any messages you'd like to give to the
Keep it up.
Dragon fans?
Yeah, your support has been absolutely phenomenal,
That's
especially over the past few years.
We were talking like
That's what we look forward to.
Yeah.
Fans.
Yeah,
these last couple of years, you've been talking how we feel more and more like a college team because you have
Fan
so
base.
much more fans. Everyone's coming in and going all out, and it's just awesome. It gets us into
Yeah.
it, and it's just.
I like to cheer along. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I hear ace, 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 ace. And I'm like,
ace,
say
ace.
bye.
I do it too. I sing with the tree stuff.
So we
And it
just,
always
I guess
makes
what
me
we want to say is
smile.
thank you to
Yeah,
the
Thank
fans.
you to all of them.
That's all I got.
Laura's really short and Ashley's really pale. Go. Those are my two. I just want people to know. She's short, she's really pale.
Lee's natural hairstyle is not curly.
It's straight.
She got perms!
Who gets perms anymore?
I didn't give away true facts. I said you're short and you're pale.
Hey,
Lee
babe.
doesn't have straight hair.
Okay, we're done.